I will also translate a little bit
Yeah,
later.
so thank you, Brother Abdi, for inviting me. And I'm really glad and humbled to be here. So today I think the topic, as you said, is the unpassive business model and the concept of unpassive, in a simple way, which Mr. Ash Mufara presented. That was on one show when someone asked, and Mr. Ash Mufara started telling us why he came about building unpassive. So one of the things Mr. Ash Mufara said, he said, he's a man that has been doing a lot of charitable work in America and across the world, helping people with the wife. So they go around and they help. And remember, Mr. Ash told us during summer, they used to go and give food and water to the homeless. And that's what he likes doing. So he sat back and asked himself, having this conversation with his wife, and said, how can we really make this to reach out to others? How do we build a system where the system can do this for others? So they started brainstorming, and it was way before 2018 when the idea came into him and said, we can do this, but how do we do it in a way that we can bless as many people as possible, not only the people that we see around us? So they embark now on the building of ONPASSIVE. And for you to be able to do this, he started explaining that he was looking at different businesses. So he said, for instance, you take a shop. It's all right, you want to open a shop. Before you open that shop, you start to think like, okay, where is the location? Where do I have to locate my shop? Then when you know the location, it's all right, I need to go there. And if there is a building, I will rent it. Then when you have the building now, what you do is you start to put the products that you want to sell in that shop. Then when you put the product, say, all right, how will people come in and pay? Maybe you need like a cash machine. When they come, they can pay by card or pay by whatever, but you have this machine that can collect money. And then you need a book where you can be writing everything on that book. He said, all right, when the stock is going down, this is running out, then we can replenish it. He said, these are the things you need to have a shop, even a supermarket, whatever you want to build. That's the idea. Now he said, all right, take for instance, you want to take that shop now and put it online. Like most supermarkets, they are going online where people can shop online. You can think about many shops out, Sainsbury's here, Walmart, every shop now want to have online presence. It's all right. What if we build our shop? We say, all right, we have a shop like this, say ONPASSIVE, and we want to take it online. What do we need? So he called it the 4 pillars. He said we need the whole ecosystem, which we have now. There's the products like O Connect, O Mail, all of those products, put it within the ecosystem with a single sign-on. You need that. You need the product with a single sign-on. That's the first pillar. So the second pillar now, it is the domain, because domain now is your location. So like you have a shop, you have a location where you put that shop. Now, your shop now must have a web address, because the web address is the domain. How can people search you online if they are looking for something? They need to go to ONPASSIVE, or they can say, all right, we are looking for Mr. Abdil's shop. You go, when you type Abdil, they'll see your shop straight online. Now you have that domain. So the ecosystem is our website where all the product reside. It's like a house. The house that you've rented the building. So that is the house. So the ecosystem is like the house. Then the house contains the product that all connect all of those products in that house, which is the ecosystem. And that ecosystem is residing on what the domain, because the domain is the address, that address that gives you access to the internet. Now, when you have that, you need a cash machine, because when people see the product, how can they buy it? They need to pay. So you need a payment processor attached. That's why we have the wallet attached to the ecosystem, to each of the products. So if they see it, they like it, they can pay and then get the product. So the cash processor is one of the pillars. Then now the data center is one of the pillars, because when you have the products, where do you store the data? The data must go to somewhere, to the database, and the database is in the data center. So now those 4 things is what gives a business the online presence. I said we need these 4 things, these 4 elements to have an online presence. Then the magic here is we have the ecosystem, which is the house, and the products are all in the ecosystem. We've done that complete. We have the domain complete because ONPASSIVE is a domain, but now our own domain will be coming for all of us, our business. And then we have the data center, which is already there. Now the payment processor is the last pillar, and they are still building it, but we are using a third-party payment processor. So we are using third-party, but soon I said ours will be ready. Now the magic here, which a lot of founders don't know, ONPASSIVE is owned by Mr. Ash Mofara and the family. What do we own? If you ask a lot of founders, they don't know. We own the replication of ONPASSIVE. So Mr. Ash Mofara replicate ONPASSIVE to all of us. Like that's the magic people don't know. You own you, I own me. You know, Sister Nafiso owns Sister Nafiso. You don't own ONPASSIVE. Mr. Ash Mofara built it. ONPASSIVE is owned by Mr. Ash Mofara and his wife and his children. That's their business. But now he replicated. He said, we want to build a replicatable business where we can say, all right, Mr. Abdi is in Australia. When we open up ONPASSIVE in Australia, it is not ONPASSIVE, it's Mr. Adil's name on that business. So now you own mini ONPASSIVE. Mr. Ashford own ONPASSIVE. So it is not called ONPASSIVE, it's called you. And that is what Mr. Ashford have done for all of us. And this is the problem he is facing, that you're giving people business, you know, taking money. When he said the world will know your name, the world will know your name through your domain name. When we pick our domain, you own a business in ONPASSIVE. So now who is doing everything for us? Mr. Ash Mofara is like our supplier. We are retailing the product, but Mr. Ash Mofara sell only to the founders and the affiliate, those who become affiliate. So he has replicated that business to as many people as possible. So the ONPASSIVE is ONPASSIVE.
Your camera is locked, Colin. I don't know why. We cannot see you.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why. Yeah. So
yeah, it's done by itself.
Yes. So that is the magic, the beauty about ONPASSIVE, that they have replicated ONPASSIVE. When Mr. Alpha always make this statement, you have come in for a cup of coffee, I give you the whole supermarket. I give you everything. It's because the business now, he have decided to replicate it. When you come, you own yours. You take everything. So whatever it is in ONPASSIVE, you also have it on your own shop, the shop Abdi or the shop Collins Manor. That is the really genuine behind Mr. Ash Mofara business. So somebody asked me, so how many people can own it? As many people who decide to become an affiliate. And then the beauty is the founders, they are the first affiliate. Then just imagine if somebody comes to your own business, say the person comes, actually start to drive traffic. The person come now and land under you, say Abdi or Colin. That person become an affiliate. Now that person will start to buy from you. Now you become the supplier of that business. Mr. Amfra supply you and you are supplying others. Because the person has become affiliate. And that is where the beauty is. Said, all right, in this shop now you own. What happened is I said, every sales that comes from your shop, you have a commission. Can be 50%, it can be 25%, whatever they decide that's the percentage you will take. So if you own all the products, and I said, each product that comes directly on you, they are giving you 25%. 100 products, and you have 1 million customers. Just wrap your head around it. Because you own the supermarket. Mr. Ashford take a percentage and you take a percentage. You know, and that is the beauty about ONPASSIVE. That is the business model of ONPASSIVE, the replication of ONPASSIVE to as many people who decide to come into ONPASSIVE. Mr. I said, no, it's not like Amazon where you come and you are under Amazon. Amazon is not giving you business. You are there. Everything is going to Amazon. You are just an affiliate with no website, nothing. But in Mr. Ash Mofara business, you own a business in ONPASSIVE. You don't own ONPASSIVE, but you own your own business, which is a replication of ONPASSIVE. So that is where the power is, because now the world is knowing you, not ONPASSIVE. When they go online, they want to search for O Connect or O Mail. Once you own it, what happened? All the shops that owns O Connect will pop up and will dominate. When I say we will dominate the internet, 1.4 million to 3 million. When they are selling the same thing, what happened? They dominate and they cover every other company that has something. Because this shop is selling it, this shop is selling, this shop is selling the same thing. And who is our provider? Is Ash Mofara, the Onpassive business is our supplier, giving us all the products, and then the whole world is buying from our website. You know, your website is running, so you own a business in website because Mr. Ash Mofara replicated for all of us. So that is where the power of CADMO comes, where they're talking about CADMO. When people talk about CADMO, I said CADMO comes from that pillar of Onpassive, the replication, where he said, I will automate everything. CADMO stands for complete automation, traffic, and money. The complete automation is the business, the 4 pillar, the business. And when it happens, what happens? When you own it, Mr. Ash Mofara send customers to our side. And when they make sale, and then you have money. So CADMO is complete automation, traffic, and money. So, and that is the power of CADMO. So do you want to translate it this before we enter the other part? That is the place when I sit, I always want founders to understand what they have in their own hands. He built a business, he replicated it and said, take it, you run it, the shop belongs to you. Now I don't own it. My own duty is to supply you with the products. When you supply, you make sales, I take my commission, I give you commission.
Wow. Well, look, I think I don't know what to start. I'm supposed to write the opinion notes, but I'm bad on that writing notes. But I hope if I forget something, the other leaders will cover me up. But let me a little bit explain to what you just said. walaalayaal Collins Mana oo ah nin maaragtay ka shaqeeya xirfadle IT ah shirkadaanu ganacsiga ay sameynayso ayuu aqoon u leeyahay waa quality assurance, I believe. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, quality assurance. Markii productigan digitalka la soo dhameeyo shirkadu wuxuu u shaqeeyaa qaybta wuxuu u shaqeeyaa hubinta qalabkaas la soo sameeyay inuu hubiyo inuu maaragtay noociisa uu saxsan yahay. naftarkiisu waa nin expert ah oo IT-ga ku takhasusay. wuxuu ka sheekeynayaa marka fikirka iyo qaabka uu soo fikiray Ash oo markiisa hore ahaa maaragtay online ka soo shaqeey jiray marketer ahay shirkado kala duwan u soo kala kiciyay ayaa wuxuu soo arkay in maaragtay ay dadka qaar ku adag tahay inay sida iyagu wax u sameynayaan ama xirfadda ha noqoto ama lacagta ha noqoto inay ku adag tahay. wuxuu marka go'aan ku gaaray ama uu fikir ahaan u keenay sida ay iyagu wax u sameynayaan sidee u sameyn karaan shirkad noocaasa oo qofku uusan u baahan xirfad iyo aqoon kaleeto balse hawshii oo dhan isaga la qabanayo. hawshii qabashadeedii waa marka waxa lagu jiro oo ay ka bilaabanayso qofku waa inuu OES-ka uu sheegayo hadda uu noo tilmaamo waa meeshii gurigii waaye oo maaragtay ama waa hoygii weynaa OES-ku ama Onpassive website-keeda waa hoygii productigii la keenay waa dukaankii oo aad product soo dhigatay. dukaankii markaa product keento waa iibgeyntii mashiinkii lacagta lagu qaadayo haddii cash la qaadayo haddii kaar la qaadayaba inaa wixii loo baahan yahay oo dhan ayaa fikirkii laysu keenay. markii wixii loo baahan kaarkii lacagta lagu qaadayo ama qasnadii lacagta lagu qaadayo alaabtii la dhigi lahaa dukaankii naftarkiisa meeshii la dhigi lahaa fikirkaas oo dhan markii laysu keeno waxay noqotay in OES-kii la sameeyo digital productiga oo productiga ah la keeno lagu soo daro maxaa la yiraahdaa dadkii arka meeshii ay ku iibsan lahayn wallet-kii weeye. marka qasnadii wallet-kii noqoto data center-kii iyo domain-kii oo ahaa dukaankan online-ka halkee laga raadinaya ama ganacsigan online-ka waa in domain name noo helaa oo www. maaragtay website-ka lagaa soo baaraa oo lagu arkaa. markii website-ka soo galo waxa aad iibinayso la arkaa. wixii aad iibinaysay haddii uu qofka rabo inuu gato waa inay taalaa qaabkii lagu gada lahaay oo wallet-kii iyo transaction-kii iyo processor-kii inuu yaallo waaye. markii taas la keenay waxaa usii dheer oo loo baahan yahay waa midda ugu dambeysa oo hadda oo ka dhiman 4 tiir oo shirkadaanu ay internetka gebi ahaanba ay ku qabsanayso iyadan cidna uga baahnayn inay dibadda ay kasoo kiraysato. waa domainkii waa suuqii waa alaabtii dukaankii waxaan ka wadaa iyo alaabtii dhex tiilay iyo qaabkii loo iibinayay iyo online-kii oo domainkii ah iyo processorka hadda ugu dambeeyo oo haysano iyo xogtii meesha lagu ururinayo oo iyaduna data center-kii ah. xogtii waxaan ka wadaa dee kaararkii wax kala iibinayay magacyadii emailadii alaabtii iyo wixiisa u shaqeynayo waxaasoo dhan waa data hosting datadii waa diyaar iyadana marka waxaasoo dhan wuxuu u sameynayaa marka ONPASSIVE taas waxaa iskale uu yiri Ashraf Mufarax iyo familkiisa iskale laakiin anagu waxaanu nahay ONPASSIVE yar oo magacayna lagu qoray waa adigoo shirkad hormuud oo kaleeto meel kaaga furan tahay waa adigoo dahabshiil oo kaleeto meel kaaga furan tahay oo inta dahabshiil ay samayso kala dhan aad samaynaysaa laakiin shaqadii adiga ma qabanaysid shaqadii waa la hayaa dad kala haya waa automation waaye ONPASSIVE waa hawshii kala wada laakiin waxaad leedahay ONPASSIVE yar adaa lagu soo baarayaa Nafiso Amina Maxamed Waadi Abdi Cumar Abdi Alisow that's how it is ana raadinaya wadooyinkaas ana ku raadinaya wana la soo helayaa markii la soo helo wixii la iibsado oo meeshaas laga iibsado productyaasha ay ONPASSIVE keento mid walba waad iibsanaysaa 100 product naqdaana 50 naqdaana dukaankaaga yaalin online waaye iyaga xayisiinaya iyaga iibkii qaadanaya wixii dhan meeshii ku yaalin waxa qabanaysa male hadhowtana Ashka Farax qayb oo ka qaadanaya adigana qayb laga siinaya percentage-ku wuxuu yahay 25 30 that's why haddii aad 100 product oo 1 milyan oo customer ama 100,000 oo qof wada customer adduunka ku kala leedahay bal qiyaas waxa ay noqon doonto xawliga iyo maartay iyo waxa ka imaan doona maartay faa'iido ka imaan doonto meeshaas kusoo Colin it's so good yeah now we want you to talk about the idea of impacting the humanity of what's the point behind why is he giving so much
correct
why do we want that feedback because I don't want to be able to see just its business it is business but it's not only business so just touch that a little bit brother
so that particular bit now which I want to touch will come from the concept of ONPASSIVE so that area will come now from the concept so if we look at the concept of ONPASSIVE Mr. Ashfufara said it and it was a day when there was this lady who asked Mr. Ashfufara, what should I do? It was Pat Perrin. That was, I think, on Ron Show or Rob Lynn Show. So Pat Perrin asked Ash. That was the last one that Mr. Ashfufara attended. So he said, what should I do? Then Mr. Ash said, this is what you have to do. Get a laptop, stay in your house, don't go and bug people. Then the next day, Mr. Ashfufara came and wrote the concept of ONPASSIVE because he said that they said the concept is about doing less. So if you look at the business model, when they give you everything, it means we are not doing anything anymore because they are doing everything for us. So the concept is about doing less, paying less. And if you look at how much we pay to have a shop like this, it's just nothing. If you look at the business model, they give you a whole supermarket for how much? Just nothing. That's what a lot of founders don't know. When you look at the replication, I'm actually giving you a whole entire ONPASSIVE. For just under $200 or maybe $240, say you $97 plus 140 something, and those who pay 93 when they join late, it's just nothing as compared. And the profit you make will be too much because he said it's about paying less and then earn more. You know, we have to earn more because truly Mr. Ashfufara built this out of humanity. He said, I want you to earn more so that you can have that ability to do good to mankind. That's the reason why we are earning more. So the concept is about doing less, paying less, earn more with the ability to do good to mankind, to humanity. Now, this is the point, the trick here. You cannot give what you don't have. You know, if you look at it, he said, I want to give you time and financial freedom so you can go and do good to others. You can help your community, help your brothers and sisters, take care of your family first. Then you move to your community, and then you can move now globally to the world to start blessing people. Because at one point, if you look at it, you cannot spend all the money that you get over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. If by the grace of God we are still alive, with what we will see from ONPASSIVE, you can never spend it all. If you have taken care of all yourself, what will you do with the rest? That's Mr. Ashfufara. It means he is bringing us so that we can be able to do what he is already doing. Because already this man is a philanthropy. He's doing a lot of good, and he wants as many people to do that same thing he's doing. And that is the reason why he is giving us that part in ONPASSIVE, so we can have enough to take care of our community. He says something. He said, if you take humanity out of ONPASSIVE, he will be less motivated. he will just abandon Onpassive because he is built on Onpassive because of that reason. So take humanity out. Take the helping part of it, the blessing part of it, the blessing, to bless people out of it. Oh, bless. Mr. said, I'm done with Onpassive. I'll be less motivated. So it will just be like any other business where you're running a business, people are getting money, but they're not helping others. So the idea of being Onpassive is not about we having so much. The idea is about we having so much, take care of ourselves, and then started taking that chance to go out and start to do good to others, to show them the way. And the way is not going out, just giving them money for free. No, empowering people, change their lives in a way that they will not come back to you running for money, but they can start to take care of their family and start to impact others' lives. So we are already replicating. We'll be replicating exactly what Mr. Ashmufara is doing, because he has replicated the business to 1.4 million. We have to replicate it to other, even triple the millions that Mr. Ashmufara is doing. That humanitarian part of it is the reason why Mr. Ashmufara is giving this business for us in an affordable price, so that we can earn more and then take care of others. Start to look at the way life should be. He said, if we look at it, God never created the world to be like this. That's what he said. He said the world is full of resources, but it's just because of human greed. Some people want to take everything for themselves. But what if you build a business that can change people's life? And Onpassive is not only about money, it's about the humanitarian part of it. You know, it surpasses those who still look Onpassive as if, oh, it's a business I want to take. No, if it was a business, Mr. Mufara would have pushed this thing out, give you a little bit to take care of your family. And if it was about we, the founders, taking care of ourselves. Oh, yeah.
Trying to find out who's that. Oh my God.
I found it, sorry.
Yeah. So if it was about we, ourselves founders, Mr. Ashmufara wouldn't have done it, because he is doing what he is doing because he knows that if he blesses people through the founders, his journey on this earth, he will be a fulfilled person. Because he said, there is nothing that I can take from you. There is nothing that you can take from me. And he said in a statement, he said he wants to live this world in a better way than the way he came into it. And the only way he can do it, that's why he is building Onpassive. Just imagine that someone like Mr. Ashmufara, I don't know when he even have time to spend with his wife and children. I don't know if this man even have the time. And thank God that God gave this man a woman that can even understand that my husband is doing this for the good of humanity. It's not about himself. You remember there was a day he told us this story when his dad said, I hope you are not doing it. His dad said, I don't want the money. I want my son back. Remember, I said it in a webinar. I said the dad is crying that I want my son back. And the mom is the one who is telling, no, your son is doing it for a good cause. He said that it's not about money. It's about helping others. The dad said, I don't want anything. And the mom said, no, because if it was that, the dad would never allow it to happen. And the mom would say, no, we don't want this. We don't, what we have, we are enough. We don't need anything. But because he is doing it for humanity, that's why the family are standing and the wife is standing there, because he doesn't need anything and the wife doesn't need anything. So the idea behind Onpassive is about humanity. It's about blessing people, flipping the pyramid. He said, if you look at the pyramid, the rich always grow richer and the poor always go poorer. What if you turn the pyramid upside down, where the poor now will start to rise to the top and then put the others behind? And this is the reason behind Onpassive. And that is why it is taking too long. Because let's remember that Onpassive is where in 200 plus countries, and most of these countries, they are all poor countries. Those who saw Onpassive is not like in the Western world a lot, but you are thinking about African continent where sometimes internet connection is hard. You are thinking about Papua New Guinea. You are thinking about India, thinking about all of those countries. So those who embrace Onpassive, it's like light shine through the place where they've never seen technology before. and the way they build the system for a way that people can connect everywhere, regardless of where you are. That's the reason Mr. Ashfar is building it, because he wants to make sure people can run their business from, even if you are in a forest, as long as you can get the little internet connectivity, you can run a business in the smallest village in this world. That's the reason why Mr. Ashfar, because he wants to bless the poor. He wants you to do your business where you can earn something, regardless of where you are. And that is the heart of Mr. Ash Mufara. Doing less without doing anything, paying less, earning so much so you'll be able to take care of your community. And if all of us can take care of our communities, what will happen? The whole world will be a better place. Transformation will take place in areas that nobody will even imagine. And what will happen? It will be thanks to ONPASSIVE we are able to do this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. Collins, you're amazing. You're amazing, mashallah. Excellent. walaalayaal waxa kaloo ku xigo ka hadlay conceptigii markuu u soo noqday walaalkeena Colin wuxuu yiri ujeedadu waxay tahay ama hadafku wuxuu yahay qofku inuu wax yar dhiibo isagoo howl yar qabanaya isla markaana guul la gaarsiiyo. taasoo ujeedadeedu ay tahay markii aad adigu dadka oo horumarka saas u gaaraan inuu qofku markaas wixii asiga uu rabo guri ha noqoto gaari ha noqoto markaad waxaad adigu dee mustaqbal noqoto oo aad wixii baahidii familkaaga ama tii ku qaaska ahayd ama tii qaraabadaada ahayd aad gaarsiiso marka ugu dambaysa xataa waa inay noqotaa inaad la raadiso ciidadan aqoon aad la raadiso sadaqada aad wado waa markii adiga lagu haqabtiro ujeedada dhan waxay tahay in dukaankaas aad u jeedo oo intaasoo alaabo dhex taalo magacaas ONPASSIVE oo shirkada qaaliya ah oo dee waa aragteen labada shirkadooda Soomaalida taqaana huwa hormuud iyo dahabshiil oo banking system aan naqaana Soomaali kale ka ganacsadaan shirkadan adduunka afartiisa gees ka ganacsan doonta oo online ku ganacsan doonta oo intaasoo qalabo wada 2 sano 3 sano 4 sano ka bacdi waxa xaqiiqo ah adigoo wax yar dhiibay oo waqti yar ku qarash gareeyay oo wax badan oo kaaga la aysan jirin in ay jeebkaaga lacag badan oo adiga aad ka badan oo danahaagii iyo familkaagii ka badan ay imaanayso markay timaado waxa laga rabaa oo ujeedadu ay tahay inaad la raadiso dadka kuwa ku xiga ka bilaw deriskaaga ka bilaw qaraabadaada iyo ehelkaaga ka bilaw markaad intaas soo dhamayso ka bilaw waxa go'ay lacag la qaybinayo dadka jeebka loogu shubayo ma aha waa inaad xirfad ugu samaysaa qofaad dukaan u furtay midaad garaash u furtay midaad meel yar oo mahar waa inaad qofku wax soo saar inaad ku samayso qofka oo aad dhaqaajiso waayo mooyane qof iska fadhiyo oo dee lacag maalin walba loo diraayo kaleeto lagama hadlayo inkastoo Afrika iyo Soomaalidaba aan nahay maaragtay dadkiiba 100 iyo 200 dollar isaga filan tahay haddana waxa fiican qofku inuu wuxuu isagu milkiile u leeyahay inuu helo oo aad adigu awood inaad siiso ashbu farax wuxuu yiri oo kale noo sheegay haddii laga baxsho yiri ONPASSIVE hadafkeeda haddii laga saaro arrinta bini aadanimada laga dhex baxsho waxay igu noqonaysaa yiri midaan ku caajiso anaga hadda waxaan ku caajisnay oo dadka walaalahayna qaarkood aan ka dareemaynaa ONPASSIVE way soo daahday waan caajisnay ka waran ninkii sameynaya wuxuu taagan yahay haddii bini aadanimada iyo siismada iyo sida aan rabay in dad badan ceejada ugu fujiyo haddii ONPASSIVE laga saaro wax motivation on ka helayo ma jirto oo hami aan ku sii wado ama niyad ama qalbi aan ku sii wado ma jirayso haddii aan siismada iyo xorriyadda lacagta iyo xorriyadda waqtiga aan la dareenayo dadka inaan siiyo haddii laga saaro ONPASSIVE waa ka niyad jabaya uu taagan yahay marka walaalayaal waa u jeedin meeshaan waa sida ay tahay hadalkiisu isma bedelin weli howlu noogu maqan yahay inkastoo ay dhaaftay markuu dhahay xaaskiisa ay wax tiri gemi maay san baa kuma siinaya ay tiri xaaskiisa maasha Allah u dhabar adeegaysa ninkeedii oo ilmihiisii iyo maaragtay iyo xaaskiisii 24 saac saas uga maqanay maalin oo meeting ku jiro iyo marow annaga naqancinayo noo imaanayo leeyahay meeshaana wax marayaan marow manager la hadlaayo marow niman technology la hadlaayo bismillaahir rahmaanir rahiim waa wax aan caadi ahayn ayuu ku jiraa oo ku mashquulsan annagana waxay naga taagan tahay $200 oo walafka ku jirta maxaa ula bixi la'nahay shirkadaana maxaa dhacay u soo daahday meeshaan waxba kama socdaan howlo kama socoto inuu hadallada qaarkood aan dhegeysanayno runtii waxa waaye annagay niyadda naga sii dilayaan markaan maqalno walaal Soomaaliyeed oo meeshaan jooga oo ONPASSIVE ka tirsan oo ilaahay u calfay haddana aan isku dayeyna inuu fahmo isku dayeyna inuu qalbi furan la yimaado hadafkeeda aan fahamsanayn hadallada noocaas inta gurbida dhexdooda uga hadla annagana sii niyad jebinayo runtii markaan arko waxa waaye waa disappointed aan noqdana turkiga laakiin waxaan rajaynayaa in lacagu markay timaado la isbedelo laakiin lacagtu markay timaado waxaan rabnaa inaan hilmaanin hadafka ma ahayn lacagta ujeedada markii lacag hadday tahay in qof walba uu lacagta inta qaato jeebka ku shubto ashma farax ayaa jeebka ku shuba lahay annagana wax badan maaragtay lacag badan naga sii lahay meeshuu $100 $200 dadka qaadaya dhihi lahay $1,000 $2,000 kusoo gala shirkadda marka maadaama ninkii waxaan sameynaya uusan jeebka gacanta ku buuxsan adigana waxaa laga rabaa marka waxa lagu soo inaadan dooman gadan inaadan diyaarado gadan yah inaadan lacagta ku fataalin oo wixii baahidaada ahoo adduunyadan waqtigaaga xorriyadda lagu siiyey oo maaragtay shaqadii iyo gulfiskii iyo qorax kuwarwarkii ilaahay maaragtay uu kaaga barakeeyey oo ONPASSIVE ilaahay ku siiyey inaad xasuusato qiimaha lacagta oo aad shaqaysato adduunyo iyo aakhira kaamila weeye hadafka yaan la hilmaamin lacagtu way soo socotaa hadda ama si uun iskaga maaragtay u caajisnaada ama si uun uga aamin baxa oo maaragtay shakaha idinku jiro laakiin waxaa xaqiiqo ah inay imaanayso markay timaado ha hilmaamin ereygan hadda waa mahadsantihiin brother Collins I think you I think we have already have enough to knock us out for the next couple of weeks. You know, I mean, I really like the way you always, and you're not like as someone who came just yesterday and all that. You know the value, the digital product, and how the ecosystem, the data center, and all that. So I want to give a chance to some of the other leaders if they have something to add to Nafiso or Amino. If they want you to mention something, I'll give them a chance. Amino or Nafisa. I think Nafisa is maybe good. Mahamoud Siyat too. If you wanted to say something. If they want to ask a question, Colin.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. I don't know, like when you use the background, it's a little bit, the video is crazy, but amazing. Thank you so much, Colin. We appreciate your visiting us. Thank you so much. And we're really grateful your inspiration and what you bring it to us, to our community. And thank you so much, Abdi. He translates well, amazing. I was just busy with the kids, but it was really, really amazing. I am really grateful that you bring it that topic today to Somali communities. We believe ONPASSIVE, but some people, they've got maybe doubts, maybe the lack of understanding of the maybe language barrier, anything maybe, but Abdi, he brought nicely. He explained what you said. Thank you so much. We are grateful. Thank you so much.
I think the people coming from the negativity. Collins knows that it's not only Somali or Africans, or there are many from the Westerns and the Asians and many people who are participants here know that they because they don't engage, they don't focus on it, they don't lean on it. So it's not that they are negative, it's just that they don't really put that feeling hard, because they didn't engage as much as we did. Yeah.
Exactly. There was a brother who contacted me another day, like nearly, like we moved from long time that where we used to be. We go to new ecosystem. There was a brother, I don't know, from Australia or Canada, I can't remember. But that brother, he was in other communities. To be honest, I didn't know even background, but he was saying like, oh, I had a few accounts, this and that. He was honest about it. He screenshot everything. It takes me 2-3 hours to help with that brother to join the ecosystem. I never know him, where he was, where he's come from, but the problem is the engagement. You are not there. If you've been away for only 2 days from ONPASSIVE, third day you are in other place. Everything is changed. It's moving very fast. So we need to be engaged to be updated. You see, like yesterday, we've got the update. We've got the today our update for mobile. Things are moving very fast. So if you little bit sleep, go maybe holiday or something a little bit, Onpassive is moving very fast. So we need to be engaged. That's only engagement. That's what we need. Thank you.
Amina, I don't know if Amina want to say something. Amina, let's go.
Thank you. Explanation. I always watch your webinar.
Amina, codkaaga lama maqlo. You guys can hear, or is it just me?
Yeah,
No, the voice is not. I think it's the internet connection.
I think it's the background. The background video background probably is the one. Or
Yeah, maybe remove the background. Maybe things will be better.
Yeah. Or just talk with without the camera. Just open your mic and then talk, maybe.
And can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, much better.
All right. I really appreciate you calling my something always encourage the people. I really love it, and thank you very much to take part in our Somali global webinar today. Thank you very much, brother.
That's okay. All right, Colin. Colin, you wanna say your last word before? I know you're a busy man, and we appreciate for you coming. Just say your last word, and we will let you go because you've been listening with Nafisa's talking, and then we already have talked enough here, so we don't want to hold you up. Just say your last word, bro.
Oh, thank you. No, I just want to appreciate you for inviting me, and Nafisa, I appreciate you. I mean, I appreciate you. I used to see you in most of the webinar heroes. She always attend, and which is really beautiful. As you rightly said, people need to be engaged because this is the time for you to know your business. Nobody can do it for you. Only you can do it yourself. Because if you are not engaged, it's like they've given you a shop, a supermarket. You must know how to run it. You don't need to go and understand all the mechanics or what is happening. The engagement is attend meetings like this. Know what is going on. Know the things that are relevant to you, like the updated information from Mr. Ashford. It's true type of webinar like this, you can understand what is going on. Because if you miss it and you said, okay, you want to wait until when you start to hear the money coming, you hear there is money in your wallet, you will not even know how to withdraw that money from your wallet, because by the time they're giving the training here, you were not there to even know what to do. So it's always good to attend webinars to understand only the basics, what you need to do, especially when your shop will open, or Mr. Ashfara said, now we are ready. Things are rolling up, because when they open it, things started going, products will be coming out, lot and lot, put it in the marketplace. And some founders will not even know where marketplace is. Where do I have to go and subscribe for the product? What should I do? And if you don't attend webinars, you will never know. This is the preparation time for us to learn and understand it, because Onpassive is massive. And when the time will come, nobody will be there to help you, because those who know it, they will want to run their own business first. It's like, I have a supermarket. I cannot shut my door to come and help you to open your shop, because where my customers, they are there waiting for me. So I need to be there to make sure all my business is running. I can't just leave my own, then come and help you. I need to take care of my own first, make sure everything is set and running. Then I can say, all right, let me come and help you. So the time you are waiting for me, you are even losing out of it. But if you attend webinar like this, start to learn, it means all of us will be on the same page. When the time comes, all of us will be running our individual business, and we are celebrating and say, wow, things are going on well. It is like Madi Digamo always said, they give you a Mercedes-Benz or a Rolls-Royce, and you want to drive it like a Beetle. You want to drive it like a slow car. Mr. Ashmofara car is fast-paced. It's a big car, big engine. You need to drive it in that way. You don't have to struggle to do it and say, oh, I don't know what to do. because at that time there will be nobody. A lot of leaders who are here and our brothers and sisters who are here who understand it, they will not be here to talk to you. That's why I always tell a lot of founders, go in, learn, join the webinars, learn as much as possible, because when the time comes, nobody will be there. Maybe Abdi will say, oh, maybe we'll not have webinar today, we'll have it once a month because I need to take care of my own business, you know. And you don't want somebody to come and tell you, oh, I registered in Go Founder. There are founders who came in since Go Founder. They don't know there was an O Founder and there's OES. So the moment you called me and said, I'm still in Go Founder, I don't even have time to talk to you, because where should I start? Where will I start? 2 years ago or 3 years ago, there is no way to start. So, so that's what I want to say. Let us start now, because it is never too late. But when they open it, it will be too late for some of the founders. And before someone will come and help you, the person must have taken care of his or her own business before the person will say, okay, let me turn and help you, my brother or sister. So I want to leave it there. And thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
Mr. Abdi, you are mute. Mr. Abdi, you are mute.
Yusuf Hayo Wakujeda, I think I will give you, just let me do this little bit translation from last word from Colin. Wuxuu yiri Colin wuxuu yiri waa noo mahad celiyay inuu meesha ku soo casuunay, laakiin hadalka ugu dambeeyay wuxuu yiri waxaan waa ganacsina wuxuu yiri qof walba waa ganacsigiisa. Waa run, horena waa u sheegnay dhowr joor, I think nafisay inaa ka maqasheen, aniga ay iga maqasheen ONPASSIVE markay soo xirga goosato oo wax walba huwa meesha la joogo ay yimaadeen oo qof walba huwa uu mashquul noqdo. Hadda baabuurkii lagu siiyay iyo ganacsigii lagu siiyay sidii aad u wada hadaad garan weyso waxa waaye dhibaatadeeda waaye. waxaana laga rabaa inaad ka soo qayb gasho kulamada la isku tababaraayo, adigoo aad intabartaada wax isbartid, ashba farax iyo meelaha la joogo aad mar walba la socotid, to engage your own community. meeshaan waxaan ku nimid 100 qofood, almost 7,000 close founders and affiliates Somalis are in 6 WhatsApp different groups. And as you can see, this meeting was only 100 people today, you know, and that's very, very, very unsatisfactory. Honestly, brother Colin wuxuu dhahay qof walba ganacsigeeda iskale hadhowto markay arrintu biisa noqoto la mashquul la noqdo qof dukaankiisa inta xiran dukaankaaga kaagala shaqaynayaa ma jirto. lacagta la sugaayo oo aad leedahay lacagta ma bilaabatay sidii lagula baxaayay haddii aadan aqoonin productka kale timaada sidii loo subscribe garaynayo loo iibsanayo walletka haddaadan aqoonin oo aadan hadda sii baran oo aadan kulamada imaanin haddii hadhowto wax laga soo tegay cid u naqanaysa gadaal ma jirto, horaa loo wada socdaa. walaalayaal kii adiga aad keentana waa inaad saas ugu dardaarmantaa. adiguna haddii aadan waxa aan tilmaamayna aadan samaynin, adiguna waa inaad saas oo kaleeto aad u diyaar garoodaa. waa mahadsan tahay.